Hi. Well, today at Bear Mountain's a rainy day, so we thought I'd catch up on a chore that has kind of been hanging around for a while. We harvested a whole bunch of radish seed pods. These were all like little cherry bell, red radish, and this is the first time I've been through that I've tried to harvest seed out of these kinds of guys. Kale and everything I've really got no problems with, but these radishes are, this particular variety is pretty tough to come out of the pod. We let them go to seed. We planted these guys originally. Some of them we just let go to seed. And the seed was really done by July. And it's kind of been hanging around drying ever since. And now it's October, so I'm really behind on this. And so the first thing we do is put the seeds in this tray and we just kind of pound on them a little bit with the rubber mallet to kind of get them broken up. And then using gloves in my hands, I just keep breaking them up further and further. And if you kind of start to look in here, you can kind of see this is before we remove all the garbage. There actually really is radish seed in here. And so a big huge pail will probably amount to about an ounce of seed based on this. But that's a lot of radishes. And it's not going to take too long. About an hour probably to get it all done. That's mostly because I don't know what I'm doing. So after I do this, then my next step is I take it over to, I got a 1/4-inch mesh screen and I remove the big stuff. So this would be like, I'll take that material, move this out of the way for you guys, and run it through this screen here, removing again bigger and bigger materials. Just set that right there. And then what I've got left here is still a lot of chaff and seed, but the next step is I'll use actually a colander, a steamer that we used to use once upon a time. So we're using this little steamer colander that, you know, we got years and years ago. I don't know where we got it, but it's got the right size hole for a radish seed to fall through. So if I was a real seed saver, I'd have a seed screen, but I'm going to improvise. So we take this material and just kind of put it in here and then just kind of shake it out. And this is the part I think I got mostly chaff in this one. Not so much seed, so I'll just put that over here, because most of the seed's probably at the bottom. And it's just a matter of, it's kind of a repetitious type thing, back and forth, back and forth, back and forth. And see, you can see there's seed that has fallen through with the finer and finer chaff. So once we go through the whole thing, then we'll get a pile of this seed. And then the last step is I have like a fine mesh bag, and I'll try to get even more of the fines out of it. And then the final thing will be to take what's left and what's chaff and seed and just do a winnowing process on a breezy afternoon that isn't too bad. And that chaff will, hopefully a lot of it will blow away without blowing too much of the seed away. And then we're ready to go. That's all there is to it.
So this is what you do, and it's really a blustery fall day.
Well, it was blustery, and now the weather's getting better now that I've started this project. So.
But you are going to finish it,
But
right?
I am going to finish it.
So that's going to be a lot of radish seed.
Yeah, and we're going to plant some in the fall here this week, and then plant some more in the spring. And since we'll have so much seed, it's just going to be kind of a broadcast type thing, and we'll see what we get. Not going to get real fancy about it.
We like radishes.
Radishes are good. So, and since my volunteer spinach did so well, I got more spinach out of the area where I winnowed out the chaff than I got when I tried to actually plant.
Yeah, so trying to grow things in fancy rows, not necessary.
No.
Throw it out there and it seems to seed.
Yep. So, that's what we're doing today. one of the things we were trying to figure out is how to get the chaff out of the seed. Radish seed's got a lot of it. Onion seed's got a lot of it. Got this tip from John Kohler at growingyourgreens.com. Real great idea. Just use a hairdryer because it's directed. We can kind of on low kind of aim the chaff and just kind of blow it out and let the wind take it away. So this is the theory we're trying, and we're going to have it on low. This is a little travel hair dryer. Doesn't really super powerful, and I guess it doesn't really move anyway. So we'll give it a try. That worked pretty good. Didn't get it all, but I think if we just kind of took another stab at it, we could get the rest of it out.
I think I'm covered with radish chaff. It seemed to blow at me.
So this worked out pretty good. There's a few little things left on the inside, but they're nothing really, for homegrown seed, that's pretty good. I mean, it really blew this stuff out well. The lip of the tub kept the seed from really spilling out, and the chaff, as soon as it go up and hit the wind, it just kind of blow out of the container. So, I mean, you could keep doing it, but I think we're just at a point where this is good enough. So, good tip from John Kohler. Hat tip to him for that. Great idea. It works well. I think we can do this with all the kind of seeds that we had problems with, like onion seed. Had some problem with that. Had some problem with kale seed, getting the chaff out of that too. So any of the small seeds, I think this will work great. So anyway, thanks for watching today, guys, and appreciate you, tuning in, and hope you stay safe and have a good day. Bye-bye.
Bye.